During the tour today at PPG's here in Carlisle, I think we got a first-hand look at where some of the glass that's all over, not just the United States, but all over the world is made.
This facility was opened up in 1972, so we've been 42 years in operation. We have 2 float lines that produce 650 tons a day, 300,000 tons a year of glass. And it's hard to fathom the amount of glass that is, but there's a couple analogies we use. It's enough to build 2 roads from here to California and back to Denver every year. And since opening, we've built enough road, about 12 foot wide, to get 2/3 of the way to the moon. So quite a bit of glass has been produced at this location.
This is about our 40th tour this year, and this was extremely instructive from stem to stern with the PPG folks. I was mostly impressed by where their product is used in our society, and it's everything from the windows in your own home through the cars that you drive and trucks that you drive.
Great facility, very interesting tour. This is my district. This business lies within my district, so I'm very proud to have them here. They do just a fantastic job. Big employer, about 500 people from this area and maybe slightly further outward work here. So it's great to see how it's done. Very educational. Start from the sand, worked all the way through to the finished product. It's amazing to me how streamlined the process is and how effective they do their job.
We're trying to find out, as part of this bipartisan manufacturing caucus, what Pennsylvania government can do to get out of the way of productive manufacturing growing in Pennsylvania. So we're learning, where the government's doing things that interfere and where the government can do things that might help or facilitate the progress of Pennsylvania job creators, creating more jobs for good, hardworking Pennsylvanians.
I think it's important for our legislators to understand the needs of a a business such as ours, to understand the energy requirements to make glass, infrastructure, transportation infrastructure. If we don't have that, we can't get our glass to our customers. So there are a number of issues here that we'll be talking about to make our legislators aware of the importance and how that impacts the future of our business.
Well, we heard about many issues, the corporate net income tax and the corporate stock franchise tax, some of those tax issues. But what we heard was the length of time it takes for a company to locate in Pennsylvania because of the DEP rules and some of those interesting things. And those are some things that we think we could deal with.
My job as state representative is to make sure they stay here, number one, that they can't find a better deal somewhere else, because a lot of people in this community rely on this place for their income. So it's important for me to work hard to keep this facility here, so that's what we'll do.
This is a very interesting plant, high-skilled people here, and we need to address the education part of what they need here. And just to kind of let everybody know, a 4-year degree may not be the best for your child. Those technical skills are much more important to manufacturing, and you most likely will get higher pay than some of the degrees you may come out of with a 4-year institution.
We have real manufacturing here in Pennsylvania that we need to do a better job of supporting. And there's competition. There's competition all over the world to make this type of glass that's used in our buildings and in our infrastructure and our military applications. That I think it's only right for us to do everything we can to make sure that stays here in Pennsylvania.